The ultimate diet is extra coffee. True, that's what I usually do now. Black coffee in particular, dude. It does help reduce hunger for sure. You're having black coffee right now? Weird flex. Look over to chat. You can be honest with us. Honest about what? Oh, about all the arguments we have? She's like, why are you going out buying plastic inside of cardboard boxes again? I'm like, I need my plastic soldiers. Let me buy my plastic soldiers. Now, naturally, I obviously had to, you know, make breakfast the next day. That's what happened, Akis. 100%. My plastic soldiers. Okay. Gotta make sure it's at least reasonably mirrored on both sides. She's like, why are you not just going out on Friday evening? Go to the bar, get drunk. Instead, you're sitting on the couch playing RuneScape. I was like, I need to get 86 crafting, okay? I'm trying to make my own Fury on an Ironman. She's like, oh, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm like, well, I'm gonna finish up my 86 crafting. And I did. Big arguments, Chad. Big arguments. You need to get, oh, I got my Buckets of Ascent done. I got my Fury Amulet last night. No more Buckets of Ascent for some time, Manadar. I'm hoping Blizzard will change the Ironman training method for crafting, because it's kind of shit. Or Blizzard, Jagex. Everything's Blizzard in my mind. If RuneScape was Blizzard, it would be abandoned. Bro, it's insane, man. Following RuneScape, I swear to God, there have been like 3 updates this week. They make so much shit. Like, it's hard to keep up. They introduce so much content. It's actually insane. Like, playing games that are actively developed is... RuneScape has tons of content releases all the time. Well, Stormgate has gotten a lot better too, right? The last couple months. They're just not really making any money, I guess, so let's hope they won't run out of it. But, No, we barely ever have arguments. Nah, it's okay. I have the replays, Crispy. I have the replays. I just sent Roddy a message to ask if I can actually cast him, because I don't know if I'm allowed to. So I sent him a message earlier today. I will either cast it today if he gets back to me, or maybe next week, assuming I can. Let me actually see if Roddy is already up. Oh, he's up. Oh, I'm allowed to cast him. Cool. We will cast him today. So it's a best of 5 series of Clem playing Zerg and Raynor playing Terran. It sounds very fun. They basically swapped sides. Yeah, we're gonna have a look at those games in a little bit. No, Krenlord, no. We do not joke about that, okay? That is not funny at all. Okay, maybe it's a little funny. It's almost invisible, man. This is a Citadel paint. Doesn't cover for shit. It is actually a best of 5, yes. Thank you, guys. Black Ops 5? No. The fuck? Invisi. Betrayer. We're talking StarCraft here, man. None of your Call of Duty shit. Your airbrush works properly again? Yo! What did you do with it, Shiny? Did they actually fix it up in the shop? Prime some lizard, no issue this time? Huge. You got it cleaned and that was all that was needed? Damn, okay. What did I do in the store with it? Did you just like go there and then just deep clean it while you were there? Or did you have to leave it? Okay. Dark Carapace coming along very well. Yeah. What do you guys think? Yeah, it's not bad. Deciding how to use the airbrush I find kind of difficult, because I feel like there's a lot of opportunity on this mini to use the airbrush, but I'm not exactly sure how. The stripes add a lot of depth. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to add a little bit of depth to all of the different sections. Little bit of highlighting here before we add some of the stripes. Took you 5 minutes to figure out where the head is? The head is right over here. This is the tail. You're not the first one to get confused though. You thought this was the head? No. This is the butt. That's the head. You see this wonderful little mouth? That's the head. It's an insane mini, dude. It is kind of a crazy one. Yeah, sometimes I also confuse my own ass and my own head. I understand the confusion. It's a problem, especially during dinner time. It can be embarrassing sometimes. But it is what it is, chat. We try to make the best of it. Even though I'm not very happy with how this is going, I do think it's good practice for brush control. Maybe I'm being overly critical, but I want to do a good job. I have not watched the Dungeon Food anime, no. Edge highlighting a Tyranid? Wait, you don't think I should? That's a great idea, bro. It looks way better now. Oh yeah, there is a lot of carapace to cover. I haven't yet done the head. We have to do the head still. I think the little stripes look decent enough. You don't have the patience for it? Fair. No, this is why I paint, man. I want to try and make them as nice as I can. It's just that I'm not quite... I don't know. I'm not personally particularly happy with some of the highlights here. It just isn't quite as tidy as I would like them to be. Honestly, most of my problem here is the texture from the dry brushing. I think I'm gonna try and see if I can figure out a way to make it look better. I've watched a lot of videos on dry brushing. I know the theory, but I feel like the texture is pretty much unavoidable. Even when you technically do it correctly, it's always gonna leave behind a little bit. We'll have to see if maybe we can find out a better way to do it. I won't be painting 1 million of those for an army. That is very true. I did buy a couple new miniatures though. I had to buy one from Germany, guys, because I couldn't find any for sale in the Netherlands, and it got in last night. It's a very large mini, so I'm not sure exactly when I'll be painting it. But it's one of those minis I've always liked when I first started looking at miniatures. I had to order it from a German web shop. Eine deutsche Shop. They were not very efficient sending it out to me at all. Took a while. It was like Deutsche Bahn levels of efficiency, you know? Pretty sloppy. No, it wasn't that bad. But it took like 2 weeks or so. It took a little while. No, it was DHL, I think, delivery. Even worse? Yeah, I don't know. I've never really had major issues, but it did seem to take a while. I don't know. Maybe we're just spoiled in the Netherlands, man. Maybe we just have really good delivery. You want to see the model I bought? It is kind of a large package. I've never even seen this packaging before. Look at this. That's the packaging. It's just black. Luminous Realm Lords, Archmage, Teclis. It is very cool. In case you haven't seen it before, Archmage, Teclis. This is one hell of a miniature, dude. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it justice. Here it is. This thing is huge. So it's the base, which is gonna be like a separate mini all of its own. Then there's this like giant monster looking thing. And then there's the Mage right over there, glued onto the wing. This is such a cool fucking mini, dude. I love everything about this. Like this is exactly, like I don't even fucking know the story, but it is amazing. So I'm hoping I can do it justice. The base of this thing is so huge. I opened the box, right? It looks fragile. Well, I'm not using them for playing. I'm just using them for painting. So look at this. Look at the base. I don't know how obvious this is on stream. This is the here's the one I just painted on stream recently. It is a huge fucking base. This is the Harbinger of Decay that I just finished painting. You can probably fit like 5 of these. I'm a little intimidated by it. I've never even seen a base this size. Here's Usharon. Usharon's base is massive, and Usharon is still smaller. Anyways. That'll be a fun project, but it's also kind of an intimidating one, because I don't really want to fuck it up. Yeah, it's like a command center. Yeah, it is kind of like a command center plot. You're not wrong. What's up, Harry? I think that's gonna be like a month of painting though, minimum. That's gonna take me a long, long time. Because it's effectively like 3 or 4 minis in one go, maybe even more. But I'm not really, like, I don't know. I'm down to give it a shot, you know? I'm excited to tackle it. I'm not really, like, too worried about painting it. I think I can do a decent job. Why a command center can't land on a burrowed Zergling? Gameplay. It's just more fun in gameplay, right? It's pretty unrealistic, of course. Okay. Yeah, lore-wise, I don't think it really makes sense. Okay. We're getting there. Nice shrimp, Lowko. Thanks, dude. We'll do the head as well. And then I think I'm done. Oh, that's a good idea, Invisi. I never considered that. Whew, okay. There we go. Does Lowko know how to paint, or is it just him getting someone else to do the job and putting his voice over there? No, this is not me. I'm just doing the voiceover. I'm not the one doing the painting. The internet is fake, bro. Pre-recorded stream. This is all projection. Whew, okay. Kind of a complex, a little bit of painting here, though. Is low GF? I don't think low GF has the patience to be painting Warhammer minis. I tried to get her to paint, man. She did start painting a little Space Marine, but she never finished it. I'm not asking her to finish it, right? I want her to finish it by herself. But sadly, she hasn't asked. Yeah, she has the patience for me. That's true, dude. She has to deal with me talking all day. Imagine being forced to put up with that shit. No, we just sat down to paint once upon a time together. It was fun. She does some more traditional painting and whatnot instead, though. Can't she mute you in IRL? I did give her some noise cancelling headphones a couple years ago, Tensor, for like Christmas or something. Okay. Okay. That's the side of the head. And here's the other side. Doesn't yet have the same highlights. But we're getting there. No, it is 40k, Paladin. This is 40k. It is a Tyranid Psychophage. I'm doing some manual edge highlights on everything. What can I say? I love edging. It's one of my favorite ways to paint miniatures. It's the Zergling, Lester. Smaller tap is Zerg. It's a Zergling, Lester. Smaller tap is Zerg. In my memory, the voice gets weirder and weirder over time. I love you, Sarge. Does that even count anymore? I don't even know, dude. I just really love Tyranids, okay? My love for Tyranids shows no bounds. Hey, what's up, Marktavus? Hello, hello. Okay. Whew. This always does make a gigantic difference, though, on the mini. On the few other Tyranids that I've painted so far, this always does make it look a lot more refined. Is this an infester? It's an infester, ravager, roach. Really, it could be anything. It just has tentacles, okay? Imagine if the, what is it called? The guy from Baldur's Gate 3? The guy with the tentacles in Baldur's Gate 3? If he had a baby with a swarm host. The Mind Flayer. Yes. Okay. Now we gotta add some grayish, purplish highlights. Just like what we did to the other parts. Somehow they look surprisingly similar. You'd imagine this does look a little bit different, but... Not really. Have I smudged it with my fingers? I think I may have smudged some of this with my fingers. Holy crap. I think I may have put my finger on it before it was fully dry. Yikes. Oh, we haven't yet really done the mouth yet. This is honestly one layer so far on the mouth. I'm glad you're liking it though. I will have to do a lot of blending on the mouth still, but I'm glad you like it. I'm thinking about doing some very light pink highlights on all of the carapace as well. Kind of like what I did on the Hydra. Not the Hydra, what's it called? It's not a Hydralisk. In my mind, it's a Hydralisk. The other Tyranid, the little swirly Tyranid. It looks like a Hydralisk. Forgetting the name of it right now. I made a note of it somewhere in my... can't find it. Not the Screamer Killer, no. Not the Norn Emissary. I think it's gonna be nice. I will do a little bit of highlighting too. A very, I'm gonna use my dry brush again. A very soft highlight, I think, of Pink Potion. The small one with the brain? Yeah, that's the one. I can go grab it, it's right over here. So this guy, if you look carefully, Neurolictor, that's what it is. This guy has pink highlights on all the dark carapace, and it has kind of a vibe. The only problem is I don't remember what color I used. Is that a problem? I could look it up. I could probably find it. Let me go ahead and use my my blow dryer, my hair dryer real quick, guys. We're gonna make sure that this guy is fully dry before we do anything. Mute or no mute? I don't even need to ask. I know you guys don't want me to mute. Prepare your low hots. This is just about to get really spicy. Laurent's hair dryer going in. Okay. Enough of that, enough of that. That was pretty hot though, wasn't it? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you shaming people right now? Is that what you're doing, Marktefus? Do you think there's more women using hair dryers or more men using hair dryers? As far as like total use goes. Because a lot of women only get their hair wet like maybe once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times a week or so. And there will definitely be a lot of guys out there that will want their hair dried real quick. After every shower session. Okay. We'll start over here. I'm hoping this is going to blend it all together a little bit more and just add a little bit more lightness to it. I think that's good. That's quite a bit more brightness now. So I know I said earlier I don't really like the dry brushing texture very much, and I don't. But we've already got it on this guy anyways. So we're doubling down. More brightness. You're a dude with long hair. You didn't use a hairdryer since 2019. You don't even own one. Fair, fair, fair. Yeah, but a lot of people with long hair don't really get their hair wet very often, right? I can't even imagine taking a shower and not getting my hair wet, but that seems to be a very common thing. Okay. This is gonna add a little bit more of a textured look, I guess, across all of the flat panels, which is gonna hopefully blend everything together a bit more. I've never had long hair. No. Like, not like long hair. Yeah, either in this chat everybody's bald, or people have long hair. That seems to be the split, Crispy. Basically, the guys with long hair have enough hair to cover the guys with the bald hair. So on average, everybody's got a full head of hair. It balances each other out. Team bald for the win. I feel like being bald is very convenient though. Like, you never have to worry about, like, I don't know, getting up and like your hair looking weird or whatever. My hair can sometimes be all over the place. It is an efficiency bonus for sure. This is a psychophage. It's called a psychophage. It reminds me a lot of a Zerg unit, though. It's not technically a Zerg unit. Dark Carapace is looking cool, though, man. What do you guys think? No, I've got to do the head. Sorry. My microphone's closer to my mouth than it normally is. Sometimes I'm spitting into the microphone, apparently. I'm not really spitting, but it's like this weird... plosives. It reminds me of an infester. And like a defiler. Oh, it could be a defiler. I haven't heard anybody call it a defiler yet, but I like that, yeah. Hell yeah, dude. I think that looks really nice on camera. For some reason, to my eyeballs in real life, it doesn't look quite as good. But when I look at my own stream output, it looks much better. I guess that's the distance as will actually be viewed at, right? Like when you look at all the little bits up close, it can look a little bit powdery or a little bit, I don't know. I think now that I have my dry brush out, I should probably do a tiny little bit of dry brushing too. What time is it? Okay, yeah, this is gonna take a few minutes, so not much. A little bit of a dry brush too on some of this like more bony colored section over here. Do I have any other miniatures that are Zerg-like already painted? Most definitely, yeah. My favorite so far from the Tyranids that I've painted is the Norn Emissary. This is a two-legged Ultralisk, I guess? With a very long tail? This is the general vibe we're going for. Its brain is hanging out, its tentacles are hanging out, but yeah. That is the general vibe. It's like a Zergy zealot, whatever you want to call it, yeah. I want to make sure that some of this section over here is a little bit less pink. I thought I already dry brushed this, but probably not. I could do another layer. I did definitely dry brush it, but it's kind of a tricky area to get to. A little too pinkish for my liking. I don't really want to brush paint this section too much with like a tiny little brush, because it's a pain in the dick to get to. So this is not gonna be the tidiest way of doing it, but it will brighten it up a little. And at least the perspective will make it look a little bit brighter, I think. Yeah, that's much nicer. I want to leave all of the white, or all of the pink rather, in the recesses primarily. Don't want it to look that pinky. No, I'm not making an army, no. Just painting. Although I'm accidentally making an army. Does that count? The accidental army? Do I have the Hive Tyranids, or the really big ones painted? I have the Northern Emissary, so that's the one I just showed you. I also painted a Screamer Killer, which is also pretty big. Hey, what's going on, Rapster? Yeah, they updated the category on Twitch. This is a new category, you're right. I think I'll do a little bit of a base coat as well, of a dry brush on all of the tentacle areas. I do want to do a lot more detail on these. But I guess for base coating, we may as well just brighten them a little bit up too now that I have the dry brush out. I'm planning on doing a lot of gradients, a lot of transitions here on all of this tentacly forward facing area of the mini. I think I'm going to keep the inside of the mouth darker than the outside. So I want to keep the outside of the mouth, or the outside of the tentacles, a little bit brighter. So we may as well base coat it a little bit, now that I have a tiny little bit of the Wraithbone out. Apparently this was in the making, like the Twitch category, apparently somebody requested it over a year ago. And Twitch finally got around to updating it. I'm not sure exactly what their process is for adding new categories to Twitch, but apparently this one was expected a long time ago. Well, this will look nice though for the base coating. It's gonna make a pretty nice difference when we get to a little bit of brush painting here. Oh, dude, he's actually holding two arms. There's an arm on the left and an arm on the right. I only just now realized this is an arm over here, too. Yeah, he's got two arms. No, Twitch adds a bunch of new categories every once in a while. I don't really know what their reasoning behind some of it is, but sometimes they add new categories. This one is specifically for miniatures and models, though. And since, of course, I'm a model, I figured this would be the best place for me to stream, you know? Like, maybe I should just leave my stream in this category. What do you guys think? Just leave it here. I'm not a miniature? Yeah, but I've got a miniature, no, actually, I don't want to talk about that part. I think we're getting there, guys. I feel like I've cooked this up in just a few streams. We're not even really that far in. Obviously, we got to do the claws, and we got to do the base, and we got to do all of the other shit. But this one is it's going pretty fast, I feel like. Smooth sailing, dude. How do you guys feel about using the airbrush for like little subtle transitions over here in these like recessed areas? So like below every single big carapacey bit, there's a dark, like there's these like stretched skin parts. You see what I mean? I feel like maybe that would be a good place. Hey, nice, BLW. Thanks, man. Thank you for helping promote my content. That's awesome, man. Appreciate that. I'm not very confident in using the airbrush though. Should we give it a try right now or next time? What do you guys say? You get to make the decision, chat. You just kind of joined? Well, I mean, I'm not going to head offline regardless. I'm going to be live for quite a few more hours. We can give it a little try. I want to do some... I'll open the window for it, just to get a bit of ventilation going. I think I'm going to do like a pretty diluted version of it though. Can you believe it? We have an airbrush.